Hello everyone. Today we start to read a novel named Strangers Made the Love Story, written by Manisha Agrawal. Chapter 1st. After long years of locking myself in my own walls, finally I am going out. I am scared of going outside and I don't know why. But I am scared. My uncle is calling me to his home since last 1 year, but I always give him some weird reasons to say no. Sometimes I say due to studies, sometimes I say I'm not well, but this time my father ordered me, or I can say he said to me, to go uncle's home. I did not argue with him because he talked to me, or I can say said a word to me after long years after my worst mistake. My uncle is a nice person and understands me and always told me to do whatever I want. He also came when I needed someone to comfort me. I needed someone to understand me that time and he came. When he lived with my parents, I told him about my dreams, my school, my days, everything. But after he shifted to Goa for his job, I felt so alone. I don't have anyone, and after that mistake, I feel so lonely because nobody talks to me at my home. Ah, no more sad thoughts. I can't show my weakness to anyone because nobody care, and even if they care, they become sad because of me. After a long journey in plane, my brother will come to pick up me from airport. Really, I can tell he more like stupid. I told him when will my plane land, and this duffer Nikhil did not come to pick me up yet. After looking at all the board holders, board on airport, finally I find my name on white board name Tani, but the board is did not hold by my brother. He is someone I don't know. He is wearing white shirt and black jeans. His ears are not combed and he is looking like he came here in hurry. I went to the person who is holding my name board. I asked him where my brother is. He asked, "You are Tani?" "Yes," I replied. "Brother, where is my brother?" I asked again. "Oh, your brother Nikhil, he is busy in some work," he replied. "What kind of work?" I asked. "I don't know," he replied. Then suddenly my phone rang. I checked the caller ID and the caller is none other than my brother Nikhil. "Hello," he said happily. "Where are you, Mr. Busy?" I asked angrily. "Calm, sister, calm. I will you meet you at home. Come with Aditya," he replied. "Okay," I said and disconnected the call. We arrived at the home. I did not press the ring bell yet. I am feeling little bit nervous. They are my family, but why I am nervous? I don't know. We are meeting after so many years. Maybe that's why I am nervous. Aditya came behind me while carrying my traveling bag and suddenly he pressed doorbell and I looked at him with a shock. He looked at me and said, "What?" The door opened. My aunt opened it. She looked towards me and hugged me while saying Tanu, nickname with my name, with a smile. She holds my hand and said, "Let's go to living room." I nodded. I went to living room. My uncle is seated there on the couch. As he saw me, he hugged me by saying, "My child, you finally came," and I nodded my head again in his embrace. He looked at me from head to toe when we separated from hug and said, "You become so skinny. Are you eating anything?" While looking at me, I made a smiley face towards him. Aunt came to me and said, "You are looking tired. Get some rest." I nodded. She also said to me to follow her to see my room and I nodded again. She holds my right hand from left hand I carried my bag. I went to the room, and at the door she told me to open the door, and I pushed the door lightly, and the loud voice come, surprise, and a hug came too. We separated, and he said, "Welcome, sister," with a smile, and that person is none other than my brother. Nikhil said, "Finally in Goa." I said, I went in the room, and at the back of bed, "Welcome" is written by ribbons. There are many photographs of me, him, uncle, and aunt between the ribbons. The room was beautiful, the lights on the dressing, everything seems so beautiful. I want to smile, but I can't make smile face, and I don't know why. He tried to make me smile by his jokes, but his jokes are really poor. They can't make me smile, and my aunt keeps on laughing. Then he started to talk about our memories, but really I don't want to smile, and maybe I can't. After a lot of sick jokes, he finally gave up and went outside by saying, "Rest well." And I said, "Okay, thank you."